Come here. Welcome back to the studio. Today I set a goal of doing 3 cups. I've been trying to set manageable goals while the baby's sleeping. I've been thinking a lot about intention. The trap we fall into, especially as a mother trying to balance work and goals and baby, is attempting to channel our creativity, whether it wants to be channeled or not. This puts a lot of pressure, and I've come to recognize that I'm making the struggle to create so much harder by forcing this creativity when I need to respect days that I'm not throwing well or not feeling creative. Okay, I threw this in as a fun bit. This is a chance for me to explain one of my tools. This is my wooden rib. As you can see, you use it to affect the shape of the form you're throwing. It comes in many different materials, but I like the wooden rib just because it's a little less abrasive and sharp than, say, a metal rib. But getting back to creativity, do you guys ever feel like it's better to get into the habit of forcing yourself to be creative when you need to be creative, or are you a fan of letting creativity flow when the timing is right, when you're feeling at peace and calm and ready to let the process develop naturally? Vancouver has been beautiful this week. The trees are in blossom, the birds are returning. It's so awesome to go for walks in. When I get a chance to get out. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I've been trying to build up how much I use when I'm throwing, set up some bigger forms, and I was thinking something like a vase would be fun, but I've gotten into the habit of manhandling my porcelain a little bit, something that it doesn't agree with, and I've been working on being a little more gentle. Porcelain likes a gentle touch, at least in my experience. I'm no professional. Don't listen to me as a professional. I got into trouble when I started bringing in the top without a lot of clay weight to work with. So you can see here, it starts to get a little unsteady, and I can see this. And Charlotte of the Past is panicking slightly. But like I said before, I didn't respect my creative flow today, and I was trying to push it. And I pushed it. And when clay gets pushed and doesn't want to be pushed, bad things happen. So at this point, my top is pretty warped. I can either toss it all or attempt to recover. So here we go, once more into the deep. And it doesn't end up being too bad. I kind of like this shape. I would throw it with a lid, but I was running a little short on time as usual and celebrated the form that I got. I had to remove the audio in this portion. We listened to a lot of Disney tunes and musicals that would get copyrighted, but you get to witness our awesome jams. Never thought that I would be driving down the highway, singing loudly, attempting to keep a baby happy, but the things we do for our kids. So when it comes to trimming, there's always the sweet spot. Your clay goes through a process of drying, and there's optimal times to do different things to it. Ideally, you want to be trimming at the leather hard stage, where it's holding its form, it's still a little pliable, and has some give. So this pot, when I started to trim it, was not leather hard, and I realized I was going to ruin it if I kept going. So I gave it some time, came back to it. It was a little happier to be worked on. It's a rowdy day in the house. Working on this vase. I'm gonna put some slip on it. Klaus is a little fussy, so we'll see. Might have to run. I'll come feed him. Have you guys worked with any colored slips? I'm doing some experimental stuff for myself, but I love the effect that I'm having so far. I really want to try some more etching, some building up of surfaces, textures, just push myself out of my comfort zone.
I forget. It might be Steve the crocodile.
I'm so happy how it turned out. We'll see how it looks when it's fired. And this is how the finished form turned out in the other vessel. I'm so excited about it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next week. Thanks, bye.